Welcome to your reading. These messages are for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates, even if it is one card that stands out for you today. I will be pulling on the energy that you are currently experiencing. Whatever comes through, and I will do my best to be brutally honest. There is a lot of energy here about celebrations, about parties, about like possibly you completing something or crossing a finish line or studying and like going out to celebrate. But you are in the energy of like psychic abilities. I'm getting that you are very in tune. You probably hear things. You might be a tarot reader. You are a in tune little and I mean that in the most loving way possible. I'm picking up on somebody who like is like witchy vibes. You understand magic. You understand that there is magic in the world. You understand that as you speak, it's a spell. That's why it's called spelling. You understand manifesting and bringing things into your reality. And there's like a course or something that you probably took and now you passed, and now you're celebrating or your spirit guides are celebrating. They're like above you and they're like, ooh, like it could be like something simple too. It doesn't have to be something like outrageous. For example, should I share this or not? I'm not too sure. Okay, let's just very esoteric. I was at the gym. I don't know. It's hard for me to talk about me. Let's not talk about me. But let's just say that your spirit team is very excited for you. So what I was trying to say is it could be something simple, a simple accomplishment. Like, let's say you're running on the treadmill and you always walk on the treadmill. You walk really fast. Let's say you walk like 4 miles an hour. Like you can walk really fast. And somebody comes in next to you and they start jogging. And instead of 4.2 walking, you do a 4.4 jog, right? Or you do like a 4.7 run or jog or whatever. And it's like this accomplishment. It's like your spirit guides were like, yeah, you did something amazing. You did something different, or you pushed yourself farther, but this is more like on the level of study and spirit. I'm picking up on. We've got the Page of Cups, which is like study of the psychic realm or study of the clairs, or you're studying and you're investigating some kind of intuitive art or intuitive trade, or like expanding on your knowledge when it comes to psychic abilities. It's just really strong. It's like really strong. And you did it. And you did it. And you passed. And you were initiated into something. Maybe you don't feel like you are. We're going to get into your challenge here. But then this is like your spirit team or your spirits that are around you are very excited. Or maybe you're finally picking up on them. Okay. Let's go. Tell me the challenge, please. Moon. It's moon energy. All right. Your challenge is seeing the truth about why something ended. It's very simple. Seeing the truth of why something ended. Tell us more. This isn't comfortable for you. You're very uncomfortable with something. You don't want to carry the weight of the world. It's what ended though? Hold on. We've got Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands, Hangman. There's a lesson that you are being taught in regards to something. The reason why something was cut, the flow was cut, the river was cut, something was cut off, is because you might need to turn around and see something else. One, it's a time to go after something else. But you are carrying a lot. There's a lot being carried energetically in your energy. And it's going to, if you don't release this energy, put the load down. If you don't put the load down, you're going to keep carrying it. It's a lesson in duality, as simple as it is. It's a lesson in seeing things from a different point of view. Whatever you were doing, or a person, or a job, or something, that whatever you lost, whatever you're sad about losing, was meant to show you how somebody feels, or how it feels to be. It's like Judgment Day, when you are shown the perspective of both parties, is what's going on here. Maybe this is something that you used to do, or you used to treat people a certain way, or you used to not be a giver, you used to be a taker, or it was a lesson that needed to be learned. What is this? Okay, those, we'll see if those come back. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles. A lesson that needed to be learned from a different perspective. You're not having an easy time with it. It's like, yeah, yippee, I got all these like cool blessings or whatever, but it's like rewiring your subconscious mind to attract. I wish I hadn't put those back. There was the Magician, the Magician, the Sun, and all I remember is the Magician. I should have pulled it out. Sorry, I didn't pull it out. They showed it to me twice. This is like taking your magician ability and creating the life that you want. Clearing the fog. What is it that you want? What is it that you... Okay, so you lost something, but the door's going to open. The door's going to open somewhere else. What door do you want to go through? You're going to ride on your horse in the physical, in the 3D, in the realm of Earth. The Knight of Pentacles, he's riding through physicalities. He's not in the foo-foo fluffy ether. He's here on Earth. What door is he gonna ride through? It's like you are... Don't be mad. It's like you're too much in the spiritual realm. It needs to be brought back to Earth. Like too much Queen of Wands, too much esoterics and occult knowledge and spells and candles and the burning of sage. It's like, where do you want to eat? You know, like, how are you going to live this life now that you've had this spiritual awakening, or you've gone through multiple spiritual awakenings and you are, it's kind of like lost in the ether. You're like, but I just want to stay up there. That's where I feel most comfortable. Why do I got to come back down to Earth? Why do I got to go find a job? Why can't work normal jobs anymore? You gotta find the job that fits. What door do you want to open? If you could visualize anything happening, what would it be? Where would you go? What would the door look like? What would it feel like? What would it sound like? If you could be anywhere, where would you be? That's what this is. It is too much to carry, too much of a burden to carry all of the... Oh, it's like carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Okay, so, well, let's find out about work, shall we? Tell me about work, please. Tell me about work, please. I'm drawn to the jewelry here in the very middle of the card. Have you ever thought about making jewelry? Like beaded beadwork. Oh, there it is again. Or crystals, something with crystals. Tell us about work, please. Or growing food. I see food on this card. Study. I know you don't want to hear this. You don't want to hear this from me. I'm sorry. This is you mad at me It's you mad at me for telling you that you have to bring your energy down to earth. Okay, so this is like reading books on finance, or reading books about a retirement plan, or figuring out how to balance your checkbook, or being a student when it comes to your money, like learning how to invest, how to grow, how to get an asset, do you have any assets? You need an asset, right? Everybody needs assets. No liabilities. You need an asset. Do you know the difference between an asset and a liability? Kind of a vibe. I get that you are in the ether and you're like very connected to the divine. You're very connected to the soul of the earth. You're very connected. You're very connected. But this is a reminder that duality is real and you need to do both. We need to do both, okay? Oh, what is that one book? It's this lady, it's called Don't Just Sit There. Okay. And it is about meditation. It's like a meditation book, but she goes through these different laws or principles or rules or something. And one of them was like, know that making money is just as important as being spiritual. Like, I don't remember which number it was, but the book is called Don't Just Sit There, like about meditation, you know, when you sit to meditate. I think you would benefit from that. Maybe I'll put a link in the description about that book because it's great. It's like, okay, well, now we got to find work. We need to be making money. We need to be making t-shirts. We need to be selling fruit. We need to be making jewelry, you know, any kind of, you make soap, make body butter, make some jewelry, you know, type of things. I'm picking up on jewelry. Maybe you really like jewelry, or beads, stones and beads. How would you turn it into a business? And that's another thing. It's like not just making the jewelry, learning the business side of it. Does that make sense? Like, okay, yeah, now we're going to take action and we're going to start this business on making jewelry. What's a good profit margin? You know, like what, you know, go off on that kind of stuff. How do I start a business? How do I make this legit? How do I get into the farmers markets? How do I get into shows? How do I get into festivals? How do I get cheap products and sell them for 10 times the amount, you know, at certain places, right? Certain festivals, you can sell it for a lot more than you could at, let's say, like to your friends. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Who are you? Tell me who this is for. Gemini. Okay. Anything more? You gotta believe. This, I'm not even drawn to the actual meaning of this card. I'm drawn to the image. Look at the 2 right there. It's like a twin. It's like a twin energy. What are they doing? They're like both praying, but I don't know. Oh, look at the stones up there at the top. That would be a really cool idea to like create like hanging stones, like window rainbow crystals or something. Anything else for Gemini? Okay. So with the Five of Pentacles, you feel like you are an orphan. You feel like you're the only one. But remember, when it comes to your spiritual awakening, is becoming whole with duality. So your soul, when you raise your consciousness, per se, you split first, right? And then you become aware that you are a part of the whole. Does that make sense? You are a part of the divine consciousness. You are a part of the collective consciousness. Your voice matters. You are not in isolation. You are not alone. You are not different. You might feel different. You might think you're different, but you're not. That doesn't mean you're not unique. It means that you are a part of the whole. And learning that you are not separate from anything is going to benefit you. Like, as you are in the realm of the divine, it's about becoming whole with earth or the physical, or learning that you need to incorporate the both to become unity. To have unity is to realize that you're not separate from. You are a part of the collective consciousness. You matter. You are unique. You are here for a reason. Okay? Gemini? Gemini? Six of Cups. I remember. We won't go there. All right, until we meet again. Check back later. Take care.